Hey, what's up? What's up? Thanks for tuning in. This is your first time. Go ahead on, hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Okay, but this reading is gonna be a little bit different. Something I really don't pick up on. Okay, actually, I need two more. I know. Maybe I should stop here. Okay, so first of all, I just started pulling some cards. This isn't the whole story, but I just had to get a feel before I got on camera what was this is about. And I did last night think about that song. So somebody, it's the neglect card, okay, with fertility. Okay, so maybe I'm feeling it in 2003. Ooh, and put it together. Something happened in 2003. Somebody um neglected their child um because they got pregnant. I'm got a feeling this person was not aware of something that they needed to know, because it looked like these bugs are trying to go into this tree. Okay, this looked like an opening of something. So, and it's the fertility card. Okay, so which is the tree. Okay, so maybe somebody was they were gonna try to keep this person, put them like in a sacred relationship, or like trying to marry them off or something, but they end up getting pregnant. This is gonna be different for some people, but this is what I'm picking up. Okay, so somebody, but also it's like a hospital bag, like a IV pole. Okay, so somebody neglected their child. Um, maybe they didn't want this pregnancy. Okay. Um, yeah, they like are denial about a child or neglected this child or something in some way. But then I have caged bird, and I have forgiveness in reverse. Where'd he go? Oh, I hear you. I see you. So, so I feel like maybe somebody was trying to keep them locked up, or trying to somebody was doing something to try to get somebody locked up, or they were trying to keep them like hostage. Like they didn't want nobody to know. Okay, and they're I don't either they're not remorseful about it. Okay, here like they don't they did it, they have no remorse. Or the child for some reason was blaming the mother. Or it's gonna be different for some people, but I feel like um somebody may have passed on. Okay, like a mother or something, and somebody's having a hard time forgiving that parent. Okay, and then because the person did not get a miscarriage, didn't have a miscarriage, because they, so I'm assuming they didn't want this kid. The energy I'm getting is somebody had a kid and somebody did not want the child, and they did not get a miscarriage. They didn't have a abortion or a miscarriage, so they tried to kill the kid or the mother. Oh, this is something else. Hold on, I just picked up somebody else's story. Something that's similar. Hold on, I don't, because I don't be knowing. So somebody did not want this child, and they wanted to keep something a secret. Okay, so they was somebody was upset that they was keeping the kid or whatever, wanted to keep it a secret, and so they sacrificed the mama. They may have tried to sacrifice all of them, the mother and the child. Okay, I was looking at something about somebody else rearing, having somebody else's child last night before I went to bed too. And there was, people like, so I also did a little reading about truth and justice. So some truth coming out, but this child is saying it's not this other person's child. Okay. That's the energy, like somebody else was raising somebody else's kid and they sacrificed the mother. This is the energy I'm even picking up. Like maybe this is something like that, but we're about to find out right now. Okay. What do I want to pull on this? Oh, what do I want to pull? I automatically want to grab these. Let's see. Okay. Somebody was sick though when they had the kid. Maybe that's what I'm seeing. They were sick when they had the child. Okay. Or this, having a child made them sick. Whatever it was, somebody they neglected their family. Deceit. So in reverse. Deceit. Reverse. So it's something to that extent, okay? They may have knew that you were different. The mother may have been different. The family was different, and they knew that, okay? Yeah, he may have knew that, okay? He or she knew. I'm picking up more of a masculine energy. He knew, okay? And I feel like now the truth is out. You can maybe they thought this mother was dead, okay? Maybe they thought that she was dead, but she was not. She was really locked away somewhere. They thought that this family was gone, but they was not. They was locked away. That's with the cage bird. All right, so you can go ahead on. The truth is kind of coming out, or it's out. So you can like kind of chill back and celebrate the truth in reverse. Okay. Somebody lied. Somebody lied about the child. Forgiveness again in reverse. Double. Oh my gosh. Healer guys. Somebody is struggling to forgive somebody for something they did. So whatever this is in relation to this, about this child and them not wanting this child, somebody's having a hard time forgiving somebody. They hurt. They crying. Somebody's struggling to forgive somebody for something. Hold on. So, as I was saying, somebody is really upset that they're having a hard time with this this truth. Okay, somebody lied about something. Okay, somebody lied about something. Was trying to have somebody like. Because they didn't want the world to know about this kid or something. So they were trying to have this kid hold this family hostage. And because the person didn't get a miscarriage or something to that extent, they tried to take them out. I'm going off the cards. Sorry. Closure. So what's going on is it's some stuff that's being revealed at this time. Okay, this is like, especially where at the time you're seeing this, or the time this is recorded, it's after the eclipse. Okay, so there is some darkness that someone said is being eclipsed out of people's lives. The truth is being revealed. This has to do with revelations, things being revealed. Okay, and so why something has been happening over the past 20 years. Okay, the last quarter. 25 years, the last quarter of a century, okay? So, because I feel like there's some unanswered questions about what has transpired in people's lives, right? So whoever this situation is about, or who it is this is for, the different people, whatever, this is enabling you to get some closure on what has been going on, what was going on, okay? For some of you, somebody was, so they may have did it in the past, or that was like wishful thinking for them. They've done this before. Can you grab this on the floor for me? And what happened was, they did it before maybe, and maybe they're trying to do it again. Okay, or for some of you, or they try to do it and maybe they're trying to do it again. For some of you, you may be aware that there was somebody trying to come in, and that they were trying to like replace you with another woman. Like a woman was trying to come in and mother some other children that was not theirs. Okay, something to that extent. Somebody was trying to get them to play a mother role, like try to eliminate and make it seem like they be adopting kids. So for some of y'all, some of that is the case where somebody all of a sudden they have all these adopted kids or whatever, and I'm just going to come with it. Somebody be having all these adopted kids all of a sudden, and y'all wonder how this is happening. Okay, and this has to do with this scheme that some people have been doing. Okay, so it's going to be different for some of y'all. Some of y'all, this actually happened, like this was a baby father or something like that was trying to hide a kid, okay? And this is how this went down. But for some of y'all, the person actually is involved with a group of people that do things like this with kids, okay? They like have a scheme, like, what just came in my mind, like get out, like they'll get with women, they'll deal with women, and then they do some stuff to take the kids and get rid of the women. Okay, this is for some people, okay, or a person. That's not gonna be for everybody. Neither story is for everybody. This is kind of specific stuff. All right, so then adventure in reverse. Okay, so you're getting this closure because this information is coming out, and you're getting this closure because this person, this situation has been kind of weighing you down. Okay, not knowing has been bothering you, has been weighing you down. But somebody's really hurt. They're having a hard time forgiving, finding out that they didn't really want the kids, so they tried to have them hidden. They tried to entrap them. How do you say it? They tried to have them like a caged bird. They tried to like lock them away. They tried to lock them away. Okay, and lied about it. See, so now you're having a new life. So this is closure is important because now, so you can be happier, and you're you're starting a new life. You're already there. Okay. Do we want to go any further into this? I don't want this to be a really long reading, but yeah, I'm feeling, we want to go a little further. Somebody wants this out. Because, see, whatever this lie and deception was tied into some other people. So this lie and deception did not just affect a couple, it did not just affect the family that it was affecting. It affected a lot of people. Because these weren't just anybody, okay? These people, and I'm assuming that they didn't know that these people weren't just anybody. They were doing this to some really important people. Huh? They were doing this to some very important, Now remember, and I can speak on this differently, but I try to keep it very open. And that's because if this is dealing with the collective, it's going to be variations in the story. But they may understand. But they, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's not going to all resonate for the same person the same way, okay? Unless it's a specific story. So yeah, they tried to get rid of the person because they were not going to get rid of the baby. They tried to sacrifice them, okay? But I feel like you're going to somebody's about to have another baby. Okay? With a new life card, she's pregnant. So maybe for some of y'all, they may have killed the child. Not some of y'all, but somebody may have, because you didn't get a miscarriage, they may have actually killed the child. Hopefully not, if that's the case. But they tried to, they absolutely, the sacrifice card is there. So they tried to kill you. They tried to kill you because you didn't have a miscarriage. Okay? And that you is the parent. Okay? So here we go. Endings and rebirth. Okay? So the way this is going, the way it looks, this angel. So we were something that just came to me is it is higher beings that were some of this does have to do with higher realms, higher beings. This is like a higher story for some of y'all. Okay? And really, because what came to my mind last night too was on the Legion, the movie Legion, how they were trying to keep that baby from being born. Okay? That's the energy that I'm picking up too. It's like they were they came together to, so this somebody might be a higher being. I'm not gonna go into detail about this because this is not for everybody, but somebody is a higher being. You're dealing with some angels and some demons, and they were trying to make sure that a certain child wasn't born. Okay? It's not gonna go in. It's the story. It's the lie though. Oh yes, now it's starting to make sense. They lied about the kid though. They lied and said something that the kid was gonna be evil. So there's some religious factors in here. But they were lying and said this kid was going to be like a demon or evil or something like this. I'm picking it up because I'm seeing it. Because this has got to do with some angels and demons. And so it's endings and rebirth. Okay? So I feel like the truth is coming out and it's being revealed. Somebody's family was telling them this too. Okay? Somebody tried to curse them. Somebody's, because see, these people were very naive is the word I would like to use. Okay, yeah, war and violence and discernment. Okay, so what they did was they actually caused a war. And nobody knew that was happening. Some people knew. Okay, some beings knew. But you know, discernment and war and violence, that when they did this, they were literally causing a war because the people didn't really know who these people were. But the higher beings did. So it was a wordplay. Okay? Wordplay, it came to my mind. So somebody was wording things a certain way and putting it in a certain way and making people believe something that wasn't true. But this caused some type of war. Okay? Okay. I feel like it was certain things that the parent was not saying. I feel like it was some type of silence because of the discernment card. You know that they were doing some wicked stuff. I got the vibe that you knew that something wasn't right. You may have not been able to, because they weren't telling the truth. They're being very secretive. Okay, so you didn't. It was like you were kind of peeping game about something that you knew. They were doing some bad things. Motivation, immorality, and motivation. Immorality and motivation. So off back, you guys were different. You guys were like opposites. So they did some unthinkable things, unspeakable things, and their motivation is that, oh, well, they're my enemy. So this person may have saw you as an enemy, but they slept with you anyway. For some of y'all, they did. They saw you as an enemy, okay? Or it was a lot of lies being told, and they may have somebody told them that you were their enemy, okay? They started making it wordplay, like I said. So they started saying things and making it sound like stuff was happening, like you were their enemy, but you were not, okay? Let's finish this up. I don't want to stay in this one too long. Okay. So obviously we have a child here that was neglected. I saw famine and sickness. So it was like some type of curse on it. On They tried to curse the family. 2015. In 2015. In 2015, they tried to curse the family, okay, and have them sick and dead. Try to take them out. Somebody went to probably a priestess. Can you put these up for me really quick? I want to bend over and show my face right now. They went to some type of priestess. Thank you, I know it was 3. Or they themselves knew this stuff, okay? And so I'm feeling like so what's going on is, yeah, the spiritual realm feels like you are, the spiritual realm feels like you're thrown off right now. You're still out of balance, and it's because I felt the weight of some information last night on my shoulders, okay? So the collective, some things may be getting revealed, and it's heavy. So they're trying to give you some type of, they're trying to clear up things, because sometimes people need to know, because it's better to know, right? So you need to hear this so you can move forward and understand, okay? All right? Somebody had been lying about something anyway, okay? Well, and the deceit card in reverse, you may have knew that the person didn't want the child. Is what I'm kind of feeling too. Like you may have knew, or this person knew this was their child. Okay, they knew personally that this was their child. They just chose to go take this route. Okay, something's coming to a complete end. That's why I said it's bad. It's very the death card. So we have Ace of Wands and with the death card. Okay. So, and then we have down here with my official angels and demon cards, endings and rebirth. Okay, so this situation has come to a complete end. It's done. It's finished. Okay, and it's important that you clear out this energy because God is giving you is giving you the torch. Is handing you the torch on something important, okay? Whatever it is that you do in life or are about to go into, the divine, as y'all like to say, but I would say that God, the Most High, wants you to be able to focus. And so you have to clear out this old energy because you're not being yourself, okay? So it's coming to an end, okay? Well, there's life and there's death. It's 2 matters, okay, of a thing. There's life and death, okay? Somebody's representing life, so then the death of a situation of whatever has to come in, okay? So now you have a lot of, your energy is increasing, okay? You have to know not to make the same mistakes is what came out just like that, okay? So you gotta have to know what to look for, and that's another reason why you need to see this, so the same spirits won't come back around. Okay, so the same spirits won't come back around. Okay, you have energy, but I feel like there's some thoughts. You have energy. Okay, you're getting creative, but I feel like you have little moments or spouts of not depression, but where you feel a little down because it's a lot. This is heavy. This is what the whole meat of the matter is. Somebody have been lying, trying to hide a child, and trying to make it seem like they've been hiding a child. Okay. Stay low. Yeah, they have been hiding a child. They didn't want a child, and since you had the child, um, somebody was trying to offer you. Okay. Um, I feel like you don't really want to think about it. Um, the King of Pentacles. He doesn't like thinking about it. So this person must have been very wealthy, whoever this person is. So, um, or maybe you are in a connection with a King of Pentacles. He's aware of somebody that's very abundant and wealthy is very aware of or is coming to know what's going on, what's happened, and this is why he or she is left with this mess. Okay, in your life. So maybe they're trying to be with you, and then they're trying to figure out what's going on with you. Okay, what's happened, what's delayed y'all from being together. But I feel like somebody is, yeah, because look, he's just like looking at his coins. He's just into what he got going. He doesn't even want to think about it. Okay, so this person may have, either they might have been wealthy back then. Maybe they're the person that was involved. Maybe there's a reason why the father is rich and he doesn't even want to think about it. He doesn't want this information out. He doesn't want to think about it. He doesn't want that think about it is, I'm heavy on the think about it. And so he's just like, he going about his business. This fool and this new life is there. So maybe you and the King of Pentacles, he doesn't really want to talk about it, think about it, know about it. He's moving on. He's moving on. If he was the father, then of course he's not moving on with you. Because he didn't even want it out about this kid. Okay? Take it as it resonates. Okay? For some of y'all, this person may have already had another relationship. And that's why. For some of y'all, this other person had another relationship. This is really specific. For some of y'all, this person had another relationship, but the other relationship wasn't even the relationship with you, with this kid, was more important than that relationship they were in. And they were the fool here. They just went out, okay. That's for, it's gonna be for, it's, both of them is out there. So for some of y'all, this person was like this because they were really in a relationship and they weren't, either you knew or you didn't know. For some of y'all, y'all didn't know, of course. For some of y'all, y'all knew. Okay. For some of y'all, y'all really didn't know. I could really honestly say that. Okay. You really didn't know nothing about it because the person was not telling the truth. Okay. They were just trying to hide it. They were just trying to live a double life. Like have more than one family. For some of y'all, you had no idea. You probably don't even know who the person is. If you see my face, I'd probably be laughing. You didn't even really know who the person really was. They would kind of wear some type of mask. So that really don't count, do it? No, it does not count. How could you even know anything if you don't even know what the person looked like? That's when you got to be a higher being and know spirits. Straight up. That's another story. That's not for this reading. That's when you got to know spirits. It's like that for some people. Because it'd be the same. Actually, for a lot of people. But that's a part of life lessons. That's something that you would not necessarily just know off bat. Okay? Let's go off the letting go deck. Okay, because I always wonder, when am I going to ever really kind of need the letting go deck? And now I actually need the letting go deck. Okay? Because this has to do with letting go. All right, moving forward, being at peace. Okay. That's unfortunate. I didn't expect that reading. That's a different little reading right there. Somebody tried to sacrifice somebody over him having a baby. Some of y'all, if anybody hears this as I'm recording it, some of them already probably know the storyline. Yes, baby, but they sure was. My question is, were they just trying to hide the baby? Or was they trying to force somebody to have the baby?
I know.
Hold on. They were just trying to use somebody for their uterus? Because I kind of got that energy too. They thought they were going to lock somebody in and just make them have babies for them. Like, act like it's somebody else's kids. But, and that they're, oh, if I'm saying it, it's something. So they thought they was going to have somebody, lock somebody in and have kids, but not know who the real parent was. Make it seem like it's really their children. Because this other person, either they can't have kids at all, either they can have kids, can't have kids, or they know that the seed of this other person's kids is special. So they want to make it seem like they, like, for instance, let's give an example of like your DNA is royal blood, and they try to make it seem like they wife or whatever is royal blood, okay? They actually, for some though, I felt that right away, they didn't even know that. They didn't even know that that seed was royal blood. For some of them did. Some of them knew. Okay. So it says repressed and suppressed feelings require counter energy to keep them submerged. It takes energy to hold down our feelings. So again, this has to come out so you can recover, because I just said that too. It's because God got you going some new stuff and you need to recover, okay? As these feelings are relinquished, the energy that has been holding that had been holding down the negativity is now freed for constructive uses. There's an increase in available energy for creativity, growth, work, and interpersonal relationships. Okay, so this has to come out, and of course they don't want it to come out, but it has to come out because so you need to heal. I paused because I was looking at the image. Someone was telling me. So the forgiveness one, it's like showing that they're at an altar, like the parent is at the altar, and they're having a hard time like asking for forgiveness. You know, like they're asking for forgiveness at the altar. You know, person is sad and depressed, but it's in reverse. So, I don't know if that's on a spiritual level that they're not being forgiven for holding this person hostage. Because what they did again started a war. This was not just average people. They worried about a story getting out. They worried about a storyline getting out about something, but they causing a way bigger problem than just his infidelity. Okay? This is starting a way bigger issue than just somebody being unfaithful and some infidelity. We're talking about, you feel me? That's like if God sent an angel down to do something, and then some people try to entrap this angel, and then you just think it's okay that you did an angel. Like if someone is here to keep the world stable, fix some things, you know what I'm saying? Heal some things. And you sitting here thinking it's okay to do them like that, that's going to start a war. You don't know who these people are in the spiritual realm. Make a decision that's free. Make a decision that freedom is more desirable than having a negative feeling. The goal of surrender is transcendence. Our greater destiny is total freedom. Okay? So, again, you're not in that situation anymore. So I feel like, especially when it comes to that forgiveness, you're going to make sure, though, that if you're the one that this happened to, that you are forgiving. Okay? Make sure that you forgive them and let it go. Because I understand that sometimes in our minds we're like, well, how can we forgive somebody and let it go? You know, my body is toe up, my this is like this, my that is like that. The point is that even to heal, what I learned is that when you need to heal, you have to forgive in order for your body to heal properly. Let me say that again. So forgiveness is important. They say forgiveness is not the other person, it's about you. And when you are forgiving, when you are a forgiving person, whew, your body is able to recover faster, easier. Okay? If you want any chances of healing, you have to be in a forgiving mind state. Last example is like a person that has cancer. Usually what kills them fast is the fact that they found out that they have cancer. Okay? So once they start being negative and they start being bitter that they have cancer. And then they end up dying very quickly. And that's usually because they are being negative. Your body understands thoughts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it understands. That's the language it speaks.
So what is
The language it speaks is thoughts.
That's like what?
Okay? Energy. And a lot of energy is thoughts. So if you think I'm getting better, so as a man thinketh, so shall it be unto him, is what it say. So if a man is thinking, a man, woman, or a person is thinking positive, guess what they're going to have? They're going to have better results, chances of results, than they would if they were thinking negative. Okay? So again, like I said, that man, it's a new life, a new pregnancy. I don't know if, I'm assuming, based off of just how things go naturally. Hold on, I'm getting something else out of this.
Imagine your brother was a dad.
So based off of the way that things go naturally, I'm assuming that they are done. Okay? The father and the mother, whoever this person was that did not want this child or want to sacrifice the parent or whatever, I have to assume that they are finished for life. Okay? Whew, I'm tired. If someone's making me yawn, that's the second one. So this is a long, drawn-out situation. This situation has been drawn out. It's long and drawn out. Okay? My advice would be, for anyone that is involved in such a thing, would be to let it go. Move forward. I feel like because as time is as things are moving forward, things are being more exposed. And if you're still doing wicked things to people, you're going to get caught. I'm certain. It's too much being revealed right now. So if you have any intelligence, you'll move forward, bruh.
I think I made a trap because we like got out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. I hope this helps. I'll probably do another one later. This was definitely affecting my energy. All right. Until next time.